Have you ever wanted to experience the Kubler-Ross model through a video game? Do you enjoy being told a story that is just flashback sequences? How about not knowing where to go half the damn time?
Did I already check over here? Where am I going? Where am I supposed to go? This way?
If you answered yes, come on down and get this game. No, but I mean, like, the game's okay. Dear Naughty Dog, why are you so naughty? Dear fans, why are you so fanatic? We're presented with a game visualizing phenomenal graphics and minuscule details that speak volumes on the dedication to world building. Cutscenes are absent of pre-rendering, solely using the in-game engine to make this t-shirt look like silky butter. The music? Jesus, my heart felt like a wholesome Disney gift was slowly peeling it apart. The gameplay is engaging.
Oh my god, it's a squirrel! Hello, doggy! Okay, bye-bye, doggy.
The voice acting is visceral. You can see the actors and actresses truly understood their roles, and in no way do the performances take away from the storyline. The writing did that job on its own, but I'll get to that. After 7 years of hard work and game construction, the payoff shows. Unfortunately, fans are torn by the inclusion of a whole new cast of characters, leaving hardly any room for further development or investment on the old. I really enjoyed playing through the first game, so I was hell-bent on experiencing The Last of Us 2 without any plot-ruining information. But in this day and age, the internet is more relentless than ever. Leaks, spoilers, something about some employee tweet thing, all very enticing for those naive enough to click on and read. This ended up in people outright refusing to buy the game at release and tarnishing the game's reputation. But I'm a good boy and wanted Naughty Dog's game to speak for itself.
The doggy's employee of the month? Only 1 month? You fucking degenerate. Man, that's a good boy!
So, I got the game. Shout out to this motherfucker for buying me the game, thanks bruh. For right and wrong reasons, fans were upset knowing there would be major changes to the format of the sequel compared to its predecessor. But the one thing fans all unified under, myself included, was high personal expectations, which only built upon itself the longer the game was delayed. So, Naughty Dog had to make a decision. Should we satisfy the fans and give them the story they would want? Or should we diverge from the expectations and completely revamp what the franchise was built on? Naughty Dog went with the latter, took the chance, and results were interesting? Now you gotta remember, this shit, it ain't for kids. Heads and limbs being blown off, blood from a knife wound gushing like a goddamn fire hose. Yeah, definitely not for kids. A mere hour into the game, we're introduced to a gruesome, game-changing moment. But I wasn't mad at all. Nope, not me, not one bit.
Don't do it, you fucking bitch. I swear to God, if you do it, stop! No! Oh my...
Some players were apparently pissed due to the fact that Joel had been killed off.
I don't even want to play anymore.
Guys, get this. It's going to be so edgy. Two girls having sex and smoking weed, and then right after, let's kill Joel. Ship it. Let's go, boys.
His death felt necessary, and I expected it to happen in the sequel to further drive Ellie's story. Perhaps Naughty Dog wanted us to assume that being surrounded by both Ellie and a society again has softened Joel's once hard demeanor, causing him to lower his guard. He's also aged, physically and quite literally. The man needs some just for men's hair dye. Tremendous exhaustion from wounds long past and fights long fought. Yes, I was pissed when Joel was killed the way he was.
I like to look at myself because I can't even believe
that Joel is dead.
However, my gripe with the story didn't stem from this specifically, but more so with the character Abby, who we play as throughout the secondary portion of the game. I also can't ignore the fact that the game forcibly paints this indirect image that Joel and Ellie are the bad guys of this game. Thus, the player is a bad guy. And I say bad very loosely. The Last of Us has conveyed there isn't a good or bad in this world, just survival. The few choices a player actually has is limited to either kill enemies or sneak past enemies. But the story is still linear and will progress in only one way, regardless of how you play. If there was an option to spare the doctors in the first game, I can see how this idea would be more impacting. Hell, my opinion on the game would be completely different. But with no branching paths, trying to make the player feel like a son of a bitch for killing Abby's dog, her dad, and friends feels undeserved.
God fucking damn it, man. Fuck this shit.
After I finished the game, I realized Naughty Dog no longer wanted this to be a story about Joel and Ellie. This is now a story about survivors who were stripped of someone close to them and are driven purely by revenge and a vendetta. But whether you get revenge or not, things will still end up the same way. I get the message. Abby is just another person and there are others just like Ellie out there. Ellie is an emotionally unstable sociopath who enjoys astronomy and learning about dinosaurs. Abby is a hardened military grunt, yet loves doggies and likes big fishies. Ellie hangs around her pregnant girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. Abby hangs around her ex-boyfriend's pregnant girlfriend. who hates her. Ellie is a woman. Abby is a female man. But the game tries so hard to convey this to the player that it felt shallow and stiff. Those are just my opinions, but the more they kept trying to push these moments, the more I found myself distancing from Abby's character and the game entirely. Were they trying to make Ellie's ending more impactful because Ellie is hesitant about killing even for revenge, as opposed to Abby, who didn't give a flying funk man killing for revenge? I don't know, but eventually the game kept adding in new variables like the rattlers and the constant chase of Ellie's revenge, to the point playing to the end was kind of a chore. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still hung up on the ending, but you know what, it was still a fun game. I have no doubt the staff worked on the clock to make this game what they truly felt like it had to be. I commend them for being bold. There are always going to be better or worse ways to write a story, but Naughty Dog put out something that will definitely make it in the history books of gaming, whether it be due to praise or criticism. I can't say I particularly liked the game's direction. I really wanted more on Joel's and Ellie's relationship because of the attachment I formed to these characters. I know it's just a video game, but there's some damn good character writing. And Abby does have her moments in the game when you're playing as her that I found enjoyable. The forest sequence with Yara and Lev chasing down infected and beating them with a damn hammer. The reveal trailer made this section look awesome, and yeah, it was pretty awesome. I was like, damn Abby, I see you. But what matters is what the player themselves thought of the game through their own experiences. The particular mindset you tackle this game with should ultimately be the deciding factor on your opinion. Not from watching a popular streamer, not from reading the atrocious Metacritic score reviews, not backseat gaming with your significant other, just you and your sweat-covered controller, you disgusting pieces of pies. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you didn't like it, you don't have to thumbs it up, but you should still subscribe and see if you like the next video I put out. I'd love to know if I missed any details in the game or might have misunderstood some things, or if there are just any ideas in general that you think might make a good video. Again, thanks for watching. Catch you later.